118 pounds for Ballantine 21? This is a total ripoff. In this video, we are going to give you 8 tips to make sure that you get the best deals you can in an airport duty-free. Tip number 1, get out your phone. You normally buy whiskey online, right? And check how much you'd pay if you just had it shipped to your house. Anytime I go through an airport duty-free, I check on Master of Malt because I'm from the UK. But check on Bevmo, Amazon if you're in the US. See how much they're charging online because a lot of times the prices in duty-free are the same if not more expensive. But let's take a look at that Ballantine's we were just checking out. 118 pounds is a lot for a Ballantine's 21. You can find it on Master of Malt for 89 pounds. So why pay more? But when you go over just a little bit on that same rack, they're selling Ballantine's 30 for 250 pounds. And on Master of Malt, that's 300. Now, I mean, obviously that's a lot of money regardless, but if you're looking to spend that kind of money on whiskey, save 50 quid if you buy it in the airport. But you only realize it's a good deal if you take out your phone and check. Tip number 2, look for special deals and promotions. Almost always, they will have some whiskeys that they want to get rid of. They'll be on the end caps and they'll be 2 for 75 pounds or 2 for 90 pounds. And a lot of times you can get a fantastic deal this way. Check out the individual whiskeys and look at the prices. Normally there is one whiskey in the offer that's better than others. And when I do this, I typically buy 2 bottles of that whiskey because that helps me get the best possible deal. Tip number 3, bottle size. Bottle size completely changes the economics of shopping in a duty-free. In the US, the average bottle is 750 milliliters. In the UK, it's 700 milliliters. In duty-free, it's usually a liter. So it doesn't make it quite as easy to just go online and see what you pay because you're getting more. And that makes it complicated. So this Altmore is 58 pounds. It's Malt of the Month, which means it must be a good deal. Except on Master of Malts, an Altmore 12 is 45 pounds. Now, granted, that's 45 pounds for 700 milliliters. This is 58 pounds for a liter, but is that really a great deal? You've got to decide that for yourself. But you've got to think about the bottle size. It's really important. But it does go the other way too, because sometimes by getting a liter, you get a fantastic deal. Tip number 4, try before you buy. Now, right now, I am listening to the sounds of the ocean to help me enjoy Bunnahabhain more. I assure you, I feel as ridiculous as I look. But the point is that in duty-free, you can get some great samples. And a lot of the distilleries actually send their ambassadors into duty-frees so that everyone who works there has a really good knowledge of their products. So you can pick their brains, get some good information, and you can try some great samples. So before you buy anything, go ahead and ask them if you can try it. Because if you can try it first, you know you like it before you buy a whole liter of the stuff. Tip number 5, ask for a voucher. When you're talking to those lovely, well-informed people that work in the duty-free, ask them if they have any deals on. A lot of times they'll have something where if you spend 75 pounds or 100 pounds, you get 5–10 pounds off. And when you're looking at whiskey, that can make a huge difference. Always, always, always ask for a voucher. Tip number 6, try to find an airport exclusive. These Old Pulteney's can only be purchased at Edinburgh Airport. And does that make the whiskey tastier? Probably not. But does it mean you can have something unique and different? Absolutely. So look for things that you can only find in an airport. And no matter what, you're going to get a unique experience, even if it's paying a lot of money for a whiskey you don't like. See our last thing about trying to get a sample first. Tip number 7, Use your time in the duty free to try and find something different. If you live in the US, try to find a scotch when you're going abroad. Or if you're from the UK, see if you can find a really good bourbon in a US duty free. Use it as an opportunity to get something you wouldn't normally be trying. Tip number 8, collect when you come back. This is a really good service that some airports have just started to offer. You can go through your domestic airport, find the whiskey that you like, buy it then, and then collect it when you come back. This is a great arrangement. Before, I used to buy stuff in Heathrow, take the bottle back to America with me, then pack it back in my bag and bring it back to the UK. And not only is that a pain, it's just inefficient. And I hate inefficiency. What you can do now is you can buy that whiskey in the UK and pick it up when you come back. I'm sure they'd have the same service in the US, and it just makes your life so much easier. I hope that this video was useful. If you're going to pick up a bottle of whiskey the next time you fly, give this video a like and give us any of your hints and your tips about how you've done well out of a duty free in the comments below. And remember to subscribe. We post new videos every week.